I mean, the most important right now, the first part is that your goal should be important. Now, and you should know your clear goal, what you want to do with the language, right? So your clear goal is, what is your goal with this language, Nazia? And you all can answer, guys, this question.
I want it to be adding value into my professional profile because I work for Deutsche Bank,
Hmm.
right? So there, the official language is also German.
Yeah.
Hence, I think I would have an edge if I really learn this professionally.
Yeah, and you'll want to be connecting with the Germans, right? Like on a regular basis,
Right.
right? And you
That's
want to
right.
be able to understand from where they are coming, and I mean,
Mm,
because there are differences in the conversation at times,
that's
right?
right.
Like when they so the goal is to speak the language first, right? Because now the
Absolutely.
reason why I asked this question, and what about you, Renu and Neha?
सर मेरा रीजन है बिकॉज आई वांट टू मूव जर्मनी फॉर स्टडी पर्पस सो
Hmm.
दिस इज मैंडेटरी आई हैव टू कंप्लीट
Yes.
A2 सर
Yeah.
या दैट्स इट
So I'm not. So basically, guys, I think when I mentioned that, because I usually not the person who likes to chase certificates, right? Like that is my personal thing. But when I get calls from people, mostly what they do is before even wanting to know or wanting to even discuss the language, what they are going to be learning in this level of A1, what they usually do is they just go directly and ask me about the certificate, right? Now, I'm sure, like maybe sometimes people have limited information. Now, this limited information can be given to them by their friends or so that, okay, only join one institute that can give you a certificate or do this or that, right? Certificate is important. Basically, they are comparing the language certificate to all the other certificates like SAP and all, right? In SAP also, you need a certificate, but then again, you need a lot of hands-on experience also when you work on SAP, right? Certificate itself doesn't matter, but certificate having a certificate obviously uh, makes it legitimate. And with German, the thing is that you can every day you can obviously learn more German. You can have the A1 certificate, but that shouldn't stop you from learning more words or being interested in the language, right? That is where people at times go wrong. So again, my point is not to discourage people from giving exams or for any reason. If you have the time and so, you should definitely get that also certificate when you speak the language. But your main goal should be is to conquering the language. Basically, conquering the language. When I mention that, should be in all senses, right? Like you should be able to read the language, you should be able to write the language, you should be able to hear what you should be able to understand what the other people are saying, you should be able to speak, right? All of these, and we will be practicing, we will be doing all of these exercises, we will be hearing exercises, we will be writing text. I will be asking you to send me text and send it to me via WhatsApp, writing on a paper, and then we will be speaking a lot in the class. And in this class you will be speaking, because look, even if you people say sometimes they complain, oh, we don't get to speak in German, but when we will have the class which is going to be regular, this is your best chance to speak in the class, right? So speak up. Everybody is friendly, we will have more conversational based class, it won't be like one sided class where I am just giving lessons and you guys are not speaking. Speak blatantly. Keep on speaking whatever you don't understand also, you can ask me blatantly, try to speak as much as you can. And that will obviously help you build your confidence. And every day when you will make mistakes, your German will definitely improvise, right? Your memory will also work better, because the main part is to be able to focus on the language first, and then comes the exam and everything, because now a lot of people are facing the same problems, that they mainly focus on the certificates. Initially they got the certificate, but then they're still facing many challenges when it comes to and how to overcome those challenges is by practicing it regularly, making it a model that, okay, you want to speak better language. Obviously its benefits will come later, but for now you need to do the work. Like you can't have the instant you can't have instant benefits that, okay, today if you learn 5 words, tomorrow you will get that job, or I mean, with everything it works like that only. Like same goes with yoga also. Same goes with learning English also. I mean, we practice it every day, and then we enlarge our vocabulary, and then but we only enjoy the fruits at some surprise, as a surprise sometime, right? Not really on a regular basis. So keep being motivated, and try to focus on the language for now. That is what the speech was for. Good. Neha, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because now, I mean, every country is facing their own challenges, right, around the language, and language barrier. With Germany it is there, and then there are videos, and there are, but obviously, like, it's still, their economy is obviously 10 times more better, much better than us. So but still, like, if you will focus on the language here, learn the culture also. Okay, exercise it nicely designed in a way that you will be learning culture also simultaneously, because their way of doing things is completely different from us. We are more on the climate also is completely different, and with language also, it changes the way how we think. So they are more like left brain people who are more into calculations and stuff. We are more, Hindi is more like a right brained. Indians are more right brained people who, so something like that. See, now this is the PDF that I will be sharing it with you. First, if you see this, what do you think? What is German in German called, by the way, guys?
Dutch.
Dutch. Okay. Also, don't hesitate. Okay, when you speak, I know, understand you will have a fear of speaking, but don't have that fear that anybody will judge you, or you don't overthink about that. If it's completely wrong, also my job is to basically just correct you. But there is no way that I am passing any judgment. First of all, I'm not supposed to judge. Nobody is supposed to judge each other, especially when this you're learning. For some of you, this language could be a fourth language, right? For me, it was a third language that I spoke. For a lot of people, for some of you, it could be the fourth language that you're mastering. So there is that point does itself doesn't come up. So please be blatant, make mistakes, try to speak whatever you know, and that will be really really great if you can speak in German words, whatever you know. Okay, we encourage speaking German and making mistakes, trial and error, more than just learning and not speaking at all. So, as you said, it is Deutsch, right? So, German is called Deutsch. You guys can say after me. Deutsch.
Dutch.
Deutsch.
Right.
Deutsch als Fremdsprache. See, German as a foreign language, as it's written on the first page of the book. Let me just check with these guys once where they are, so some more people are supposed to join. So Deutsch als Fremdsprache. Say it, all of you guys, once.
All
Dutch.
Deutsch als Fremdsprache.
Fremdsprache.
Sprache means
French.
Fremdsprache means language. Okay, sorry, foreign language. Sprache means language.
Fremdsprache. What does it mean?
It means foreign language or strange language.
Foreign.
And
Okay.
Sprache means language.
Okay.
Okay, Sprache means language. Expression is to speak.
And what does that als mean?
Which one?
Als.
Als, yeah, als means as. German as a foreign language. You don't need to remember that word right now.
Okay.
So expression means to speak, guys. So I can tell you a small sentence if you want to say. You can say Ich spreche Deutsch.
Ich spreche Deutsch.
That means I speak German. All of you?
Ich
Break
spreche
Deutsch.
German.
Ich spreche
Deutsch.
Deutsch. Deutsch. That means I speak German. We'll add a different word there also later. Ich spreche Deutsch. Right? Now, if you see this chapter, what is it called? See?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Yeah.
So I can just give you so we will do the letters and numbers later, okay? Right now we are just going to get used to the language. How does the language look? Okay, we are not, we are just basically working with our memory now. Okay, don't get scared or anything. Just come to the class regularly and you'll be fine. Okay, don't listen to all of that, all the other noises that it is difficult. And I think if you just spend time with it, you will definitely pick it up. That's all. That's how it works. Guten Tag. Guten Tag means good day. Now, so I can tell you the pronunciation of a couple of letters here. A is pronounced as A. Okay, this is A. That is why you call it tag. Okay, you don't call it tag, you call it tag.
Mhm.
Okay, that is why you call man as man. See, man. This means man. Man. No, you don't call it man. Okay, A is A. All of you say A.
Ah,
Okay, like hello. No, you don't say hello, you say hello.
hello.
And oo is oo, basically. Now, this oo, sometimes, you see, English is actually rather a bit more confusing because in English, see, I read it as butter, right? And then other word you guys know with oo. And here I call it uno,
Hmm.
right? Or here I call it used. No, see, it is changing the pronunciation. In German, the thing is, once you have learned how to pronounce a letter, that letter will be pronounced in the same way, doesn't matter where it stands in your word. So let's say you is there, okay? It doesn't, if the pronunciation of you is oo, okay, oo, doesn't matter where it stands in the word, I will always pronounce it as oo. See, butter. Okay, uno, mutter, Kuchen. See, it doesn't change the pronunciation. Once you have learned it like this, oo is oo. If there are two dots that we will learn later in detail, then you will have to change the pronunciation itself a bit. The word itself will tell you. Okay, Kuchen. See, Kuchen. Kuchen means cake, by the way, in German. Okay, man. See, A, oo. Say it, both of you guys. A, all of you. A, oo.
Uh,
Ooh.
me.
Yeah.
Me.
So now you know the watch brand, which means Tag Heuer, right? So it is pronounced as we usually read it as Tag Heuer, but it is pronounced as Tag Heuer. It's more like a Swiss German, but which means on this day at this very moment. Getting it? Okay. Now, see, we have some pictures. These are the words that you come across in your daily life, right? Which you use almost every day. No? Some of the things that are there. Now, the book is very nicely designed. It is an older version of Network. Currently, they use a different one, which has a lot of exercises from the old book also. So, This book is enough, by the way. Okay. On top of that, I will be sharing a lot of PDF documents with you that will help you spend more time with the language. That will also have pictures. That will also be on different. It will have different text. It will have also similar words. The grammar that we will learn in this class, you will also back when you spend time with those documents, you will be revising that grammar that we have learned, right? So there is ample of content. It's just that it just will require your attention. You can take some time out on the weekend or make it a regular half an hour and learn to learn. Like, I mean, nowadays, I'm sorry, like, since I am a teacher, I have to give a little bit of lecture around it, right? You have to learn things these days. It is not going to be like a force bully thing, right? You have to get used to that discomfort. Getting it? It's like
Yeah.
discomfort. I know it does. It will make you uncomfortable in the beginning, but once you're used to that discomfort and like spending time with it, you will definitely get it. There is no way you can't master this, right? And motivation is very strong. The benefits will definitely come. Uh, it has with the language I have not joking. I mean, it's purely bread and butter as well. I have achieved, like, I got a lot of things. Definitely help me in my material needs also. I've seen people's career change because they were working in India. They got internal transfer just because they learned German. They went there. These are all the positive sides, right? Now everything has a, like, I mean, but actually there are no negative sides of this. Like, speaking another language it cannot be a negative thing. Like, I don't think there is any downside from speaking another language. If you guys can tell me also in the process, think about it, about the downside, I will love to know it. Right? It's basically an added skill. So just be spending time in case you can't make it to a class one day. I will be sharing the video, but try your best to come to the class. Since we don't switch on the video, you don't have to be like, I mean, you can attend the class or it can become your podcast also. Some days, let's say you don't feel like it at all, you can also tell me, whatever, today I just want to listen to this. So at least it will come to you as a podcast. And this is your best chance to speak. So you speak with the other students. Okay, more like an active. Hello, Prachi. So we have four people now, guys. Okay, the other two will be joining later tomorrow. So we have Renu, Prachi, Nazia, and Neha. You all can say hello to each other.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
100% woman attendance. Okay, Guten Tag. See, so Guten Tag means good day. Okay, now these are the things that you see in your daily life. What is that first? If you see that first picture and you have these words here, what do you think? Which one is the German language here? Which one is Deutsch?
Um, the Frühstück.
Mm-hmm. No, in this picture. See, in this picture, there are three words, right? So which one is
Okay.
the German word?
I think none.
This one, no, Russisch.
Okay.
This, I don't know how to read Russian, so uh, so they have, what they have done is they assume that we don't know how to read it, so they have written a similar translation for us so that we can read that. It says Butterbrot, and this word is a German word. See, Russisch, huh? Russisch. Say it, all of you.
Russisch.
All of you guys, yeah. Also, we are just getting used to the words, Prachi, since you are not there. We just started like 5 minutes back. So right now, we are just getting used to the words, which one looks like, which one is a German word, which one is other language word. Later on, we will do the pronunciation and learn the letters. Okay, just bear with me, guys. We'll come with patience. Don't worry about it. Russisch.
Russisch.
Fish.
Yeah. Also, doesn't matter A1, A2, whatever level you are on. So if you have spent more time with the language, you will obviously speak better than somebody who has spent less time with the language, right? It's not only about the certificate. You can get 90 also in that certificate, but if you don't practice it after that completely, then you will forget the words. No? So that is the mistake usually people make. Like even I usually be in touch because since I teach A1, A2, B1, I sometimes do not use the vocabulary for other like B2 level vocabulary or C1. So what I do is I usually get a newspaper. I get one copy of German newspaper. It is quite difficult to read, but I still be in touch with that, or I listen to some podcast at times. So at least I get, or I watch when I watch some TV show or something. I put the subtitles in German. So at least I'm connected with the language in that way. Otherwise, I will also forget. No? So you can find ways to be connected. So Russisch. And if you see the second picture, which one do you think is the German word?
Uh, I think second and third both.
Mm-hmm. It's this one. So in every picture,
France.
we are going from picture to picture. So first picture, the German word is Russisch here, this one.
Okay.
And in the second picture,
France.
Französisch.
Französisch.
France.
Say it louder, guys. Französisch.
France.
Sure, sure.
Say it in the whole thing. Französisch. Slowly, slowly.
France.
Franzosis.
Französisch.
Franzosis.
Prachi.
Französisch.
Franzosis.
France.
Also, don't hesitate, okay? You need to be shameless and really have no remorse about this. Please be blatant in making a mistake. Completely fine. Okay, Germans, they do not care if you say the word also wrong as long as you're trying. That is basic European civilization. Those Paris ones are quite annoying to others when even when you speak in French, but that is just limited to Paris. So they make fun of people who come from Belgium and speak French, right? But that is just their history, Paris and all. But the Germans will never say that you speak bad German or whatever. It's the effort that counts. Okay, and they want to just see that okay, they are that at least you're trying. So Französisch, please be open to make mistakes. Französisch.
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 Franzosis.
Mhm.
Franzosis.
Französisch. Good. Not that difficult. Japanish looks scary, but not that actually. When you see it, like it becomes interesting later on. It's quite an interesting language actually. Once you have gone through the pain already. Japanish.
Japanisch.
Japanese. Japanese.
So I'll tell you one example. It will come with the habit. Your J is pronounced as Y in YouTube. Yeah. Okay. So your J is pronounced as Y in German. So you call it Japan. You call it Ya. If you want to say the name also, you write it like this. See, Yana. No? How would you read this name?
Jesko.
Yesko. Yesko.
Yeah, Yesko. Okay, so that is not Jesko. And sometimes they make this mistake with the other person. So my student was there. His name is Yogesh, and the German guy kept calling him Jogesh all the time. So it works. Some like my friend was also there in Pune. Her name is Miri. So how would you read this name?
Miriam.
Miriam.
Yeah, and all the people were like, all the rickshawalas and everyone when they see her, Mirjam, they call her. Mirjam, madam. Mirjam, madam. Miriam. Like Johanna. You read the name as Johanna. In English, you can pronounce it Johanna, but German Johanna. International words, you can still call it like with J, but if the word is a pure German word, like a name Jesko, then you call it Y only, okay? Like Y in YouTube. Okay. So again, guys, how will you pronounce that word?
Yep. Yo.
Japanese.
Japanish.
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Japanish means language, okay? Japanese. Country is Japan. And this is Japanish. Fünf. And okay, fourth one, guys.
Turkish.
Turkish. Turkish.
Yeah, what they're actually doing is, so in Turkish also, the word is same as German. Like ananas in Hindi, ananas is what is ananas in Hindi?
Ananas.
Pineapple, right? Yeah,
Huh?
ananas.
Pineapple.
Ananas is ananas. Yeah. So in German also, ananas is ananas.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if they would write it, they will write something similar. So like these words are called the same thing in French also. French it means, see, rucksack. Now you nowadays we call that in English also. No, my rucksack. You call that rucksack, right? What do you call it? Backpack.
Hmm.
Backpack, which
Backpack.
actually means backpack. Ruk means back. Sack means sack. Backpack. Okay. Autobahn. See, so autobahn is in Turkish, the other word. And what is the German word here, guys?
Turkish.
Turkish. When you have those two dots, right? These two dots go on top of three letters, on A, on O, and on U. When you have this here, you roll the tongue a little bit and you pronounce it like U, like how you pronounce used,
You.
like how you say you in used, right? So you call it like Turkish. A little Germans can say it better, but Turkish. See,
Turkish.
fifth one.
Italianish. Italianish.
Italian.
Italianist.
Italianish, good. Und sixth one.
Spanish.
This one. Ungarish.
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 Ungarish is Hungarian, by the way.
Okay. Ungarish.
Okay, Hungarian, yeah. Sieben.
English.
All of you guys say it. English.
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 Yeah.
English.
English. See, English.
English.
Okay, A is pronounced as A. So if let's say you hear a German word, German name, they call it Peter, not Peter. Okay, like they call it. How would you call this? If the German guy is there,
Peter.
Peter.
Peter. Like see, Stefan.
Peter.
You call this word is Stefan. No? Like in English, you have the word
Stefan.
Steven. But in German, because this is a normal German
Stefan.
name, you call it Stefan.
Stefan.
Stefan, you will probably
Stefan.
definitely, if you are around in any work, like you'll definitely hear that name, very common name. They have very like common names, like Christian names, no, Max, Stefan. Peter. Then you have Act. What is Act? Eighth one?
Spanish.
Spanish.
Spanish. A is pronounced as A, so you're using that everywhere now. See, Spanish. A.
Spanish.
And ninth one?
Bulgarish.
Bulgari.
Bulgarish. So,
Bulgarish.
U is U all over. Okay, U will be U, and it will be pronounced as U all over. Bulgarish.
Bulgarish.
How you would say see mutter, brooder. Mutter means mother, brother means brooder means brother. No brother. See brooder, and then the same thing would be butter like that. All good.
Yeah.
Now see that one picture no is matching with another picture here in this page. So what I can do, if you can just write these words down, you will do a little bit of writing also. Write the German words from these and you match it like with the. So let's say my picture number 1 is matching to which picture on this page?
F.
F, right? So what you do is you on the left side you write that Russisch, and then you write like this, das, Butter, Brot. These are all German words, by the way. If you what you see in this picture, these are all nouns. What is a noun? Any language. What is a noun?
Name, place,
A name, place, animal, or thing.
animal thing. Yeah.
Now, name, place, animal, or thing. Now, in German, okay, we will discuss that later, or I'll just keep it. I'll make it shorter. In English, you have various types of nouns, such as common noun and proper noun. If you write somebody's name, that is a proper noun. And you write that name with, let's say, Timo. You write that name with a capital letter. Yeah, it begins with a capital, right? But let's say I say tiger. Oh, that is a tiger. I write it with the short form, short case. Why? Because this is my common noun, right? I'm not naming him, or this is not something in unique or particular. Like if I say the Taj Mahal, I will write it with a capital letter because it is a Taj Mahal. It is unique, right? Like a bird. If I say the name of that bird, then obviously I'll write it with capital. In Deutsch, it makes it easier for you to observe. Doesn't matter if the sentence has 100 words also in it. Any word in that sentence that begins with a capital letter is a noun. So if you see a German sentence, it says something like this. Das ist das Auto von Stefan. That means that is the car from Stefan. See, capital, right? I've written.
Mm.
So it doesn't matter also when the sentence begins, you have to start it with the capital letter, a capital case, just as English. But here, see, even in between, if the word is there, every noun is with a capital letter. Okay, that makes it easier, basically. If I write about a cat also, I will be writing like this. See, the katsa. Oh, the katsa is the net. The cat. Cat is nice, like that. Katsa. C capital. Okay, so you have to do a little bit of observation also. That is the whole point, by the way. When you look at the language and once you start observing like what is the noun there and what is the verb there, then every word has a position, and then you can arrange these all in a sentence. Like if you know what is a verb, and then you can put the verb at the second place, put the noun at the end. That is how it works. Okay, just observing what is. So now, how will you pronounce this word? The German word with the picture?
Das Butter broth.
Das Butterbrot. All of you guys, come on.
Broth. Okay.
Das
Das butter
Das
broth.
butter broth.
Very good. Then, okay, now what you do, so you figured, right? What we are supposed to do, you have to take the names first. All what you can do, because I can't show these two pages together. So what we can do is you can write the numbers and the words from the picture number one first. Okay, here, and then I will scroll it down. You can just ask me to scroll it down or scroll it up when you want. Okay, so first you write the numbers from here, and then I will, not the numbers, the words from here, and then I can just scroll it down.
You're done. Done.
All of you have completed, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's discuss those now. Okay, let's say it louder. So Rusish was what was the noun for Rusish?
Butterbrod.
Yeah, das Butterbrot. I'll tell you what these das there, you will see these there, das and the in front of the word. What are these is basically the gender of that particular word. In English, we don't have genders, right? But in Hindi, sorry, my mother tongue is Hindi, so I know. So
Mm.
we can take that as a neutral language. But in case you guys don't understand something in that, also you can tell me. Then we will try to find some other common ground. So there, das the is basically masculine. There stands for masculine. Das stands for neutrum, and the stands for feminine. We will obviously talk about this in detail. Just giving you a glimpse of it. There stands for masculine. Okay, now in Hindi also you have it. See, in Indo-Germanian languages we have it, right? In Hindi we have genders for things. Like I say, ये road, ये सड़क काफी, what do you call it? ये सड़क काफी बड़ा है कि ये सड़क काफी बड़ी है?
बढ़िया.
पुरानी है. So ये सड़क पुरानी है, ना सड़क पुराना. So we learn the genders. Like in Hindi, obviously, I had learned that in school also. Sometimes that is how when people come from different states in India, right? They make mistakes with the gender. Like let's say if your mother tongue is Tamil, right? And my mother tongue is Hindi. Now, some words in Tamil could be masculine, and the same word would be in Hindi could be feminine. Right. So now when I start speaking in your language, right, like if I'm translating, sometimes I cannot instantly convert the gender because then I'm thinking in my mind in my native tongue. So that is how people make mistakes with genders at times. You can also do that. You don't need to remember the genders complete like precisely. It is completely acceptable to not. My job is to correct you, but it is completely fine if you make mistakes with gender. Okay, at times, like about the things. Nobody is going to hang you for it. So and it doesn't come in the exam also or anywhere. So you don't need to pay like beat your head around it. Okay, it's completely fine. So that is one headache that this takes away. There stands for a masculine, which in Hindi also we have what is that we call it?
Pulling.
Pulling, and pulling, napusling, and strilling, right?
Yeah.
Like in English, we don't have this. In English, anything that is not living being is basically is it, right? I mean, like he, she, it, or neutrum. Except the countries sometimes. The countries are called as she at times, right? Like England and India also is considered as she. Now, there does the. So das Butterbrot. Second word, guys, and all of you take equal part in this, okay? Please speak. What's the second language that we saw?
Shows, yes.
Francius. Right.
Yeah.
And the language? Sorry, and the noun?
Rucksack. Rucksack.
Their rucksack. Good.
The rucksack. Yeah.
All of you guys, their rucksack.
Their suck.
Third word?
Their Kranke.
Good. And the language? Renu?
Yes, sir.
Language, what was the name in the language? You have to speak.
I'm sorry, sir.
Japanish, no?
Yeah.
Give an attempt, guys, okay? Without saying sorry or whatever. I mean, I don't want that. I mean, we are all basically learning it as in a conversational manner. So just give an attempt, okay? It can be completely wrong. At least I will understand where you stand then. You know, as I said, please don't think about making mistakes at all. Okay? It's completely fine.
Okay.
But give an attempt first,
Okay.
okay? Don't say that I didn't get it or like whatever you are. So at least it will give me an idea.
Okay.
Japanish, der Kranka. Prachi, the next one.
Next.
Kranka means somebody who's ill or patient. Okay, that is like you see the picture also. Ruksak is backpack. Japanish. What else?
Then they had the Autobahn.
Yeah. Turkish. So that was Turkish. No?
Turkish.
The Autobahn. What is Autobahn? What do you think?
It is a highway.
Yes, it's a German highway, right? No speed limit. I mean, depends on the car and your and the horsepower of your car. No? You can't be driving at the speed of 200 in low HP car. See, highway. Actual meaning is Bahn means train. It also means track, like Deutsche Bahn. No? It also means train. It also means track. So basically, track for the car. Car track, like that, highway. Das Auto means car. Say Das Auto.
Das Auto.
Others, guys, please speak up.
Das Auto.
Das Auto.
Das Auto.
Auto.
What else? The next word.
Just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Since A is pronounced as A,
Mm-hmm.
so when we say this article, is it das or das?
Das Auto. Das.
Das.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Next word, guys, Bulgarish. Let's say Bulgarish, or which one was it? Italianish, no?
Can we see the picture again?
Yeah. Das Würstel. Das Würstel or das Würstchen. It means sausage. Okay, that sausage that they eat for breakfast, and usually the German, in the state of Bayern, it is very famous eating those sausage basically.
Das Würstel.
Yeah, it means das Würstel or das Würstchen.
Würstchen. Würstchen. Okay.
Das Russian. Das Russian.
Okay.
Ungarisch.
Okay, Ungarish. Ungarish is Hungarian. And what was the word?
Ungarisch. Frühstück.
Frühstück.
Das
Frühstück.
Das Frühstück.
Das Frühstück.
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 See, Fru means early. Fru means early. Stuk means bite, which actually makes it like breakfasting when you're actually taking a break, fasting and break, right? So that is in English, you have it breakfast. Here it means first bite of the day. Frühstück. Stück means a bite or a piece, a slice. First slice of the day, first bite of the day. Frühstück.
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 Then
Das
next word,
Frühstück.
das Frühstück.
Next was der
Also,
Apfelstrudel.
Yeah, like it was the language was English.
Mhm.
Their Apfelstrudel. Apfelstrudel is more like a pie, no? Apple pie also. Flavor also you get. What else? The next word, Bulgar. Bulgarish we done already. Yeah? Bulgarish was it there? Yeah. Bulgarish is Bulgarian.
Der Walzer.
Yeah, that was I think Ansug. Ansug means suit. See the guy in the picture E, he's wearing a suit. In the other picture, that guy was wearing a track suit. So suit is a suit,
Mhm.
okay, like a wearable suit. Now,
Not clothes.
no, not
Suit
clothes.
is called
Clothes is
Anzug.
Clyde. Kleidung, clothing, Kleidung. You don't need to remember all of these words for now. It is just we are just getting used to it. But it's not that difficult also. See, if you come back to the language and if you just become comfortable looking at that diary, I mean, maintain a diary. If you can do that, that whatever you learn, and if you can just write or just have a look at that diary also for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, no, you see how effective that is. It's really, really effective. It's just that we never come back only to that whenever we do something like this. See. So making notes and reading those notes would be very, very beneficial. Bulgarish. You have to work around the language. You can make it into an art and craft also, like in a fun way, however it works. Bulgarish, Teransuk. And then we had Spanish, right?
Mhm.
Spanish is their valser. The meaning of this word is valser. What do you think it means?
Wall dance.
Yes,
Looking at the
it is
picture.
a dance form, no waltz in English,
Mm.
ballroom dance. Others getting it, guys? Say it louder once.
Der Walzer.
Their valser.
der Walzer.
Also,
All good?
yeah.
Any other German words you know?
Yes.
Any other German words you might know of, guys?
Not really.
Mhm. Okay. I'm going to play an audio. This is a conversation. We will obviously take it a little shorter today and begin full-fledged from tomorrow again. Okay, I don't want to give you a headache on the very first day. I'm going to play this audio once. Okay, this. If you can see this picture, right?
Mm.
Okay, these four pictures are there. So I'm going to hide it. You have to tell me the name of the people that you hear. Okay.
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 Just one second.
Okay.
Just 1 second. I'll find the audio. So this is
Kapitel 1. Guten Tag. Aufgabe 2a. 1.
Hallo Nina.
Hallo Gregor. Wie geht's?
Danke, sehr gut. Und dir?
Es geht, danke.
2.
Hallo Nina.
Hallo Julia. Wie geht's?
Danke, gut. Und dir?
Es geht.
Hallo, ich bin Julia.
Und du? Wer bist du?
Ich heiße Gregor.
Entschuldigung, wie heißt du?
Gregor.
3.
Tschüss.
Tschüss, Julia. Bis bald.
Tschüss.
Did you guys catch the names, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
What are the names?
Nina,
Mhm.
Julia.
Julia.
Julia, Grigor.
Nina, Julia, Gregor.
Great.
Yeah,
Huh? Good.
Gregor.
So basically, when you listen to now obviously you won't understand the whole conversation, but the main thing about this entire exercise is that you always have to only focus on the information that you are seeking there. So if you had to know the names, if you just focus on that thing, you will get the names. Sometimes what we try to do is we try to focus on everything, and then we miss the message itself, and that is what. So any questions you guys have? Any is it like, does it look what? Like, does it look interesting to you now, or is it scaring you already?
It's interesting.
Yeah, don't get scared. It's completely, I mean, if you just show up every day, come to the class, or just spend some time around it, understand that it will definitely work. Right. Same goes with everything else, guys. Even if you learn to play guitar also, I think, I don't know, but if you learn to play guitar also, that first 6 months is so boring, yeah. Right? Like you just keep doing that ting, 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 ting only on the entire day. Your nails hurt and whatnot. Later on, when you can sing a song, then you're like, oh, okay, I can do that now. And then it becomes fun. Same thing happens with this also. Later on, when you can speak a little bit, it becomes fun then.
Mhm.
Good. So we'll keep a little shorter, keep this short to only today, and then we'll have it tomorrow again at 9 p.m.
All right.
Okay, you all are okay.
Okay,
The link remains the same.
Sorry,
Link remains the same, right?
link is the same link, yes, for all the classes.
Okay.
It is pending.
Okay.
Okay, you have any question, you let me know. Send your email addresses so I can share the book with you. In case you have any questions, just ask me and come to the class, and you will definitely get great things out from it. It's just not that you won't get it tomorrow. I mean, nothing gives you that fast. Great things don't give you the benefits straight away, right? Same goes with all the other things also. Okay,
Absolutely.
then choose.
okay,
Bis morgen.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
okay.
Good night.
Thank you. Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you.
Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers.